it's a vlog. I'm here at the train station Amsterdam Rai. It should be just about 15 minutes until I get home. But the train that I was supposed to take at 14:37 doesn't go. So I have to wait till 14:52, not 15 minutes, so that's about 22 minutes or something until I actually go. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's vlog. Let's talk about whatever comes to mind, because I didn't prepare anything. But then again, that's about half of my vlogs. So let's go exploring. I totally feel unprofessional right now the way I'm talking, but I don't really care. Because in a way I am unprofessional. I try to sound and seem professional at certain points. Like having certain things prepared. But in a way I think it's funny. Not necessarily funny maybe, but refreshing to do it differently sometimes. So it feels good for me. Hope you like it too. If you don't, well, it feels good for me. So I'm gonna keep doing it sometimes. Random vlogs, I like them sometimes. We're actually really close to the highway. And I was like, when I first, well, it'll have been a good amount of years ago. Then I'm gonna finish the sentence because first we're gonna see how quickly this train actually goes past us. Because I feel like it. Double-decker train, which you do not have a lot of left here in the Netherlands. They're one of the, pretty sure the only train we have in the Netherlands remaining that still has a toilet on board. I was actually in a double-decker train on the way to school this morning, which is the first time in like 2-3 years that I was in one. That was, in a way, cool, I guess. I took one photo as sort of a thing to remember, like this will probably be the last time I'm in a double-decker for many years, because they're gonna take him out of the train system pretty soon, like in a couple of months, I believe, half a year. There's certain things that I don't want, that they do want, and money, business, and I didn't really get too involved with that, but they're gonna remove them, pretty sure. So that happened. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. The highway over there and over there. Sometimes we're on this highway when we're going somewhere, like we're going shopping to some kind of big shopping mall, shopping center, somewhere in Amsterdam. And then I always wonder, how the heck do the train tracks get between the highway? Because, well, how? I never figured that out. So when I came here on the train and I realized, wait a second, this is in between the highway, two different highways, then I tried to figure it out, and it was actually kind of obvious. Because there's just bridges and things going underneath, and then that's just how it happens. And a bit of hills, it's just over there where it all happens. There's a big split in like 5 different roads. One that goes there, one that goes there, one that takes sharp in that way, one that goes that way, and loads of things. And the train tracks really go over all of them. Like we're on some sort of hill, they're not. They like go up a little bit, and then they slide into the sides. So I was like, yeah, I totally figured that out. I am super smart, I'm 20. How did I not figure this out before? But, you know, I had something to do while on the train trying to figure that out. Also, Pokémon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire this Friday. It's been really hard dodging spoilers for the past 2 months. Last thing I remember seeing, like a trailer I remember seeing before I decided I don't want any spoilers anymore, was Mega Slowbro, I think. Or that was the first thing that I didn't want to see, but accidentally did see. Because like not going on Cerebi is easy enough. But I am on Facebook quite often, YouTube quite often, and sometimes just in the thumbnail of a video when they talk about certain megas, then I'm like, I don't want to know about that because I don't know that that is a mega. But they put it in the thumbnail, and I'm like, yep, now I know about mega something. And I'm obviously not saying it because you may not know about it. So that was kind of annoying. So I know about quite a few megas that I didn't want to know about. Quite a few features that I didn't want to know about. There's still quite a lot of things that I don't know. Now last week on the 21st of November, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire were released for pretty much everywhere in the world but Europe. So what I did was I dodged YouTube. Not really, I just dodged the Pokemon people. Dukisha, J-Wits, Name Wants to Battle. Even Wildcat is doing a Let's Play, so we just found the part 1s of all of them, put them on watch later, so I can watch all of them, or some of them maybe later. But I'm only going to watch the parts of their Let's Play, of parts in the game that I've already been at. Because I'm not going to watch them doing contests when I haven't done them yet. That was one of my favorite things in the Gen 3 games, actually. The Pokemon contests in the back. And from what I've seen from a few screenshots, a good amount of things are back. The regular move gives you 4 hearts again. If you use a cool move in a cool contest, you actually get an additional heart. Now, I don't know how else it has really advanced. I'm hoping it will be really good. Because I really enjoy playing the contest, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting to, is it Verdendorf Town where you get the first contest? Hope that's still the case, and that I don't have to wait until Lily Cove. And otherwise, I'm just going to do loads in Lily Cove. I really hope it's kind of spread out. Because like, it felt better in Ruby Sapphire than it was in Emerald. I understand why they wanted to sort of promote the Battle Frontier, but I didn't really like it. So, yeah. Just hoping that will be good, the Pokemon contests. See where I get the new Mega items, the Mega Stones. I'm just going to build a team. I know I'm going to start with Trico, because you're bound to get the Mega. We know of the Mega Swampert, we know of Mega Sceptile, we know of Mega Blaziken. I did play the demo, by the way, a couple of weeks ago. I decided I didn't want to do that. And we've already had and used Mega Blaziken, pretty much all of us, in Pokemon X and Y, because Mega Blaziken was the thing there. Now we have Swampert and Sceptile. Now, if I recall correctly, the first time I ever played a 3rd-gen game, which was Ruby for me, I used Trico. And eventually, during like Emerald and replays of Ruby, I used Mudkip and Torchic as well. So I've used all of them. So I felt I wanted to sort of go back to my roots and use Trico again. Shut up. I don't want to use Trico again. I think Mega Sceptile looks really cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go try and do that. And as for my team, Seb has really planned out his team a lot. I don't really feel like doing that. I think I'm gonna do it a bit like in X and Y, where whatever Pokemon I feel like catching, I will catch and then just train. In X and Y, there were a lot of Pokemon that I just didn't know, so I caught a lot and trained a lot of Pokemon that was just too much, made the game too slow for me. So eventually I just chose like 9, 10 that I trained, switched around sometimes, and eventually I chose 6 for the E4 and Champion. Chances are I'll go with like 9, 10 in Ruby Sapphire as well. I'll see. I'll have a Grass type in Trico, so I'll catch a Water type at one point, and Fire, and an Electric type, and an Ice type probably, and I'll see what happens. I'll see what I go with, and then whatever I like is gonna happen. What I if I go back to contests, another thing that I know about is like damaging the opponents. Because in Gen 4 you didn't have that, you just had your move and that was really it. And you could maybe do things that decide turn order in the next turn. But in Gen 3, which is back in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, if you go, let's say, well, not first, and you can use a jam, I think it's called a jamming move, where you don't get the basic amount of points, which is 4 hearts, you let's say get 2 hearts for your move, but then the person that went directly before you they lose 3 hearts. And there's a move like that where you only get 1 heart, but everyone who went before you loses 3 hearts, which would be best used if you go last. Now, there were also moves that got you 4 hearts, but also 4 jamming on everyone who went before you, but then you had to skip the next turn because it was just so powerful. So you usually use that turn 1, 3, 5. Now, I know in Gen 3, Ruby Sapphire, you had 5 turns of contest. Gen 4, you only had 4 turns. I hope 5 turns are back because that felt better. Also, something I hope will be back are combo moves. I heard someone say that they were in Gen 4. I never noticed any of it. I never really read about it. I didn't really like the contest too much in Gen 4. So I hope they're back. Things like Mud Sport Water Gun. You use Mud Sport, Mud Sport and Water Gun both are cute moves with which give you 4 hearts. But if you use Mudsport first, then the judge goes bling, and then he remembers the move, as the game says. And then when you use a combo move that is related to Mudsport after, you get double the points on that. So I would then use Water Gun, which is a combo move if you use it second to Mudsport, which then gave me the basic 4 hearts for Water Gun, which then is doubled because of the combo, making it 8, and because it was a Q contest, I still gained that one bonus and make it 9. So there were a lot of them. It was Agility, Quick Attack, Dive and Surf, Mudsport, Aqua Sport. Was it Hardened Takedown, I think was one? No, Iron Defense Takedown, one of them. There were a lot of them, I really don't remember too much. I really hope they're back because I felt good about doing that. One of my personal best contest Pokemon in Ruby, I had 2, I believe. One for Beauty, which was Roselia. And then I had a cute Sparbuch, which had Mudsport and Aqua Sport. Water Sport. That was it, Water Sport. Because they both give you 4 hearts, which is already good. They give you the one bonus because you're playing the cute contest, which is 5. And then on turn 2 and on turn 4, you get 4 extra, which is good. And then hopefully you can get like the crowd excited on the voltage ones. That is also something I hope will be back. I think it was confirmed back, but I really just don't remember too much from the screenshot. And I think it was even the trailer that I saw that it was in. I don't remember. But in oh god, stop going with the train so they can't actually hear me. I have another 7-8 minutes to talk. Anyway, I hope they're back with how the extra points are given, because in Gen 3, if you, let's say you're doing a cute contest and then you use the cute move, you'd get a bonus point, but in addition the voltage meter, or no, the public excitement meter, the audience excitement meter went up by 1. And the person that made it reach 5, instead of 1 bonus point, got, I believe, 6 extra? Or 4 extra? I don't remember. Quite a bit extra, which was really nice. I hope they bring that back, because in Gen 4 I really didn't like the system, because then it did go up when you used the move, the contest you were in, so cool and smart, but it didn't give you any bonus points. And the person who made it 5 did got like loads of bonus points. The way that system worked, I just didn't like it. So I hope the Gen 3 system is all back. It's a Gen 3 remake. Let's hope so. I'm really excited for the games. But now I'm going home, play a little bit of Fantasy Life, do a lot of work, because on Friday and this weekend I probably won't feel like doing a lot of work because of Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And I feel like playing that, so I'm going to do a lot of work today and tomorrow, which are Wednesday and Thursday, so that on Friday, early morning, because I don't have to go to school too early, I can go pick up the game. Then I'm going to school because I don't actually have to go to school on Friday, because all the lessons that will be given on Friday, I've already taken in another class, except for like 25 minutes of the geography lesson. I've spoken with my geography teacher about it. This is something I do want to see, I do want to hear, I do want to know about. So for those 25 minutes, I'm going to take the 45 minutes going there and back, which is quite a bit. However, I do believe that that's in early afternoon, that lesson. So in the morning, I can just go cycle to the shop, get a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, make sure my 3S is fully charged, so that on the way to school and back, I can just go play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and the trip won't be as bad. The trip is usually not that bad anyway. I don't really mind the trip. It doesn't feel like 45 minutes, because it's really just 14 minutes in the train, then including the walk to the metro, it's 4 minutes wait, and then another 10-11 minutes in the metro, and then 5 minutes walk to the school, and then it's 5 minutes cycling from my train station to my house. And with a bit of waiting times in between, it's usually around 40-45 minutes that I actually take from home to school. But it doesn't really feel like as much, and especially with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I'll be going with Alpha Sapphire first. Would I decide to buy Omega Ruby? I don't know, but I'm starting with Alpha Sapphire, and I'll be playing those on the way. I will be playing that on the way to school, on the way from school, and then I'm gonna play that a lot in the weekend. So yeah, don't put spoilers in the comments because I don't want to know. No even joking and saying spoilers, but there's no spoilers. I really don't like that. See you later.